I need to sew. I need to fulfill my dream of being a sewist and getting into the cornhole and koozie business.
Welcome back to the Two Promises podcast. Let's dive right into another exciting adventure with BD and crew as he pursues his new passion of one day finding the best, most epic bourbon. The Two Promises team sends their special thanks to Hobie and the Huckleberries for that masterful theme music. So grab a glass, relax, and enjoy responsibly.
Baby says she's leaving if I don't stop drinking wine. So I switched to whiskey, now I'm feeling fine. Drinking that smooth, smooth whiskey. No more wine. I like straight bourbon. Baby, you try the ride.
So, how are you doing, little Miss Sophia?
I'm doing alright.
What do you got going on?
Just trying to make these bags.
Yeah? Cool. Well, let's go. How many bags have you made?
Like 2 or 3 or 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 there. Maybe she made some?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we got 5 started. I don't really know how many we're supposed to make.
At least 4 or 5.
4 or 5 bags. Cool. I like it. You're doing great. Do you want to talk about your experience? Because I think you kind of got kidnapped with this.
Not what you signed up for?
Probably.
Yeah.
What did you think you were going to do today?
I don't know. I was just along for the ride.
Along for the ride. Alright, so you're just like, alright, what's going on in the Midwest today? Oh, BD Mobile is moving. BD Mobile is moving. What's going on with BD? Oh, he's going to make cornhole bags? Well, I guess that is in the cards for you then, since you're just going with the flow. Have you done any sewing before?
I've done embroidery.
You've done embroidery. That's cool. Do you have an embroidery set up?
No.
No.
No. I just have supplies for it.
So where did you do the embroidery? So you just do it by hand?
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing. How does it compare to what you're doing right now?
This is a lot easier.
This is easier than embroidery?
Mhm.
Cool. Well, thank you for your help. Helps spread the cornhole gospel, you know? I think a lot more people need more cornhole than they know. So this is just our part of just getting the good news out. You know what I mean? Getting the good news out. We got cornhole. We got coffee mugs. We got a podcast. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good. I don't think that, there's much else that we're really going to need. And if there is, I mean, I think with our brains together, we can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So here you are, putting some love into the world. This time, love just looks like cornhole bags. But love's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for your help there. How are we doing over here, Sarah?
I'm ready to test it.
Okay, cool. So you're helping me. You troubleshot. You did all the mechanical work of
rethreading it again.
Yep, and getting this equipment online for me to break again.
We'll see. Let's see.
Sophia's got like 5 bags done, and I'm on like side 3 of just stitching. I think maybe seamstressing or sewing isn't my actual fit for career.
Sewing now.
Well, that's because you're doing it.
Well, I said, is it? I can't.
It looks like it.
Okay.
The thread is still attached to the needle.
That's a good thing. One more stitch.
There's no more thread.
You draw on paint?
You like watercolor, oil, any of it?
I like acrylic.
Acrylics?
It's the easiest to work with.
This takes off when it takes off, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got to be real careful with your lead foot, but that's okay. I've been practicing. I just got to understand the break points for this particular piece of machinery. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Woo!
I may have to actually stop and read the instructions on why I am having difficulty keeping threaded.
Maybe it's one of these buttons I pushed, or we pushed, maybe?
It's this one.
the years.
Well, I've only
Different
had it
times.
about a year and a half, and I don't sew on it because I typically use that one.
Yeah.
I just kind of bought it as a backup.
Okay.
'Cause
One
it
is
was-
none, two is one. That's
it
what we
was
say.
It's a used machine, but I got it for a good deal, so I thought, oh, might as well have it because people want to come learn how to sew.
That's me.
Alright, there's your first one completed, sort of. So now you gotta take the pins out. Like I was telling her earlier, but this might be a little too scant, I think.
Ooh, my scantiness got a little too scanty.
Well, it's okay as long as it doesn't ravel, but if it ravels, then you could be in danger. So what we can do is just kind of go back and
Reinforce
come
that
on the
area.
inside of it, yeah.
Cool. Get a little reinforcement in. I don't know whose ever bag this ends up being, but I'm telling you, we did our best. Our very, very best. And it's the first one I did, so, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta take the good with the bag. You know what I'm saying? The good with the bag.
Maybe just this corner a little bit too.
Yeah, that's pretty common. Looks like she has to rework all of my work, because I did.
I'm just doing the corners. This white stuff seems just a tad ravelly. We don't want to have a defective product, right?
Absolutely, and we just kind of went to the store, and I just went off of what types of material were made for bags for what I was trying to get for our competition bags, the suede side and whatever suede and whatever duck cloth that they had that fit the bill is what we got. So we're gonna refine these cornhole bag methods as we go, but you know, you guys are a part of something special. You guys are part of the very first Two Promises swag. I mean, that's huge. Right, Sophia? Yep, you heard her.
Okay.
Hopefully you heard her.
Inside out,
She's kind of quiet and shy.
so you just get a hold of it, and then we're finished turning it
Ooh,
inside out.
That looks great. That looks amazing.
Ta-da!
Boom.
Now we want to. I usually just use my fingers. They make all kinds of little tools, but it's money makers. But I kind of poke into the corners just to kind of
Mhm.
get that out.
Cool. I like it.
See how it's
This looks
tucked in.
great.
And then we just
These look so amazing. I cannot wait to throw a set of these bags.
it'd be nice to see how they work.
Oh, I'm so excited. These things are beautiful.
That is a very nice fabric. The printer shop, they really complimented you on your fabric choice too.
Awesome. Say, hey, this is all going into your hands, guys. So, you know, it's coming right up. Be ready. Be ready.
I'll get you another one pinned together, and this time you'll put the white on top and see if it goes smoother.
Okay. All right. Sweet. So Sarah is getting me set up with my next little stack of cloth for me to work my magic on, or whatever. Let me get some snacks by me because I haven't eaten today. I'm doing that intermittent fasting thing, and I usually plan my snacks throughout the day to start eating around 2. And I was just so excited. We recorded another incredible episode with my other mama, and you know, I got a little excited and forgot to eat or prepare to eat.
Just make
But
sure you cut a long
luckily,
tail.
Sarah's magical workshop
And actually,
happens
if
to
you
have
want
plenty
to
of snacks, and
flop it
she
over and cut like that if you want.
agreed to share some with me.
I don't necessarily
So-
like it just because I'm not used to it.
We got everything we need right here. So, thank you, Sarah and Foxville Quilting for providing us with these delicious and nutritious snacks.
See, all your pins.
Dropped it. Drop down with it.
Alright.
All right. Oh, I'm back to work. I thought I was going to get a snack break.
Go ahead and have your snack
Oh no,
break.
I'm just throwing that in my mouth. Go ahead. What's up?
Whenever you are ready.
I'm ready. I go?
Yeah.
Mm.
Remember what you're doing. He's got it.
Like that?
Yep.
And then I just push the pedal.
Green is go.
Oh yeah, green is go.
Now you can push your pedal.
Alright,
Keep
here
it
we
on
go.
your 1/4 inch. You might want to, like, go in just a little bit more. Because on the beanbag,
Cheat it a little.
We don't want to go too scant on the beanbag, just because if it ravels, then you're going to have a leak.
Okay, is it possible for me to get myself a slightly educated or a different measured line so that I can cheat myself a little bit and not have to be quite as precise?
Like, you pick a focal point.
I think that
So,
would
like,
be good for
instead of
me.
maybe right here, maybe you want to go
That would be good for me. So
there,
I pick that out
or
with my
just on
eyes.
the other side of the 4. Something.
So I just do that with me. But I already put a thing in there.
That's okay. You could turn it to get where you need it.
As I
That's
go.
gonna be-
As I
yeah,
go.
That's going to be the part that gets turned off anyway.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go close to that, yeah. Close to your fabric.
Get my
instead
pedal
of close to the
set up the way I like it.
machine.
I've driven a car or two in my day.
Need a break? Need a water?
I'll have water in my
Okay.
bag. Thank you, though.
Snack?
Okay.
I have granola bars. Want granola bars? Sure.
Okay. It is much easier doing the Sofie method. And new focal point, so I don't have to be quite as on. I'm getting close to my pivot. I'm going to wait. Actually, I think I'm going to turn it red. I'm just going to make this pivot myself. And then she's either going to yell at me or be proud of me. We'll see. Look at me, I'm sailing. I'm a sailor. I mean, look at me, I'm sewing. I'm a sewist. How you doing over there, Sophia?
I'm doing alright.
Where did I put my water? Oh well, I don't really need it. I think I need it. I need to sew. I need to sew! I need to fulfill my dream of being a sewist and getting into the cornhole and koozie business. And then do all of the other things that my consultant keeps telling me I need to do. But I'm like, come on, man, those things aren't as fun as cornhole and koozies. Woo! Machine gunned that one. Sorry, Scott. Here we go. Alright. So that's the thing about dream creation. If you don't do something, you probably ain't gonna find that dream. And that's why you get yourself a good Scott that makes you do all the things you don't want to do and tells you all the things that you don't know about to do. So thanks, Scott. Okay. How are we looking? I went a little fast there, but I think she's going to be happy. We'll see. I'm feeling good about this. Maybe I should be a sewist. Oh, she's back. Can't talk.
Slim Jims.
Can't
They're
talk.
technically outdated, but.
That's okay.
And then I have the dip kind. I have raisins, and then I have these crunchy chocolate raisins. That one.
So I kind of feel like you're going to be happy with me once you see my progress, but since I haven't gotten your constructive criticism yet, I don't really know. At least on this progress.
No, looks very nice. You might
And
just be
boom.
a quilter.
Am I at a good, what do you call it, scant quarter inch for my corners?
Yeah.
Am I doing good?
We don't want to be too scant because we don't want any holes.
Not too scant. So I'm going to ask you to QC, quality control, this product once I have this at my next, what I would consider next, say, finish point or checkpoint for process, whatever. All right, here we go. I would say in about 10 seconds, I'm going to get some feedback. Hopefully not on the microphone, because then Joey's going to yell at me. Man, I have so many people that get mad at me about so many things. Ugh, it's
Tell 'em to
exhausting.
Join the club.
Right? I think we're
Yep,
good. Is that
that's
big
good.
enough hole?
Yep.
Cool, so now I make it red.
Yep.
Then what's the next step?
Pull the needle up.
Pull the needle up with this thing.
Yeah. That one doesn't have an automatic needle up.
Okay.
See, once you get all these little automatic perks on the other machine, then this one's kind of a.
Cool.
Just,
And then do I cut it? Where do I cut it? right?
Yeah,
Any of that?
See, here again with the bobbin. Look how,
Any of that?
see how it's not
I don't
coming
know
out?
what that means.
It should come out smooth. And we've got 3. We should only have 2.
I'm not a smooth fella. Do you think it's going to unsew
Go
itself?
ahead and cut that.
See what I'm saying? I get in so much trouble. Now Sarah's mad at me
No,
for something.
I'm not mad.
I
I'm
know,
mad
I'm
at this
joking.
crazy machine. I don't know why it does this stuff.
Oh, I'm already on the fastest speed.
Are you?
Yep, I'm on the fastest
Oh.
speed, but it seemed to work
Well, we
okay.
can slow you down if we need to.
And then there's this cutty thing. Does that make it cut?
Yes.
Maybe
actually,
there's a
you can
different
do that.
thing. Maybe there's a different thing whenever I stop, and then I...
Well, and I used the cutter last time. So instead of putting the needle up and using scissors, just hit that button and it'll cut for you.
when I'm done.
Yeah.
About to pull it
this
out.
one has it too, but my blades are not sharp, so I don't use it.
Okay, so can you tell me how you feel about this now that I have made almost, I've done all this, the pedal work for one complete bag. How are we doing?
That's great.
Looks good. So now I got to turn it inside out.
Take the pins out.
Take the pins out. Did I need to do a
Well, you could do a fixed stitch there, but you don't really need to as long as you know you didn't do a fixed stitch, so when you sew that hole up, you got to kind of come back over it a little bit.
Okay.
Because like if you started right there, then if that seam happened to come loose.
Okay, so just know
So
that I
that's
didn't
why,
pay attention.
To me, every time when you're sewing, always cross over the seam a little, like back up a little bit.
Smart.
And that's always just a safety
Smart.
safety step.
I like it. Just like they tell me, save your audio files on 3 different things. On a cloud, and then 3 other hard physical spaces. And maybe even more. At least they said that's what they think the industry standard is. I don't know. I'm learning all this as I go.
That'd be a question for my cybersecurity stuff. I don't know about that stuff either.
Right. Cool. So now I have it to where I turn it inside out right now, right? Alright, cool. So, open the... And how's the best way to do it?
Now, I
Poke
just
from this
kind of,
side?
Like get the opposite corner and
Start sending it in? Alright, cool. See what we can do. Alright, we're gonna... And then she's gonna teach me how to put these bags kind of... Am I doing it too fast? Or am I doing okay?
I'm going to show you a different way.
Alright, she's teaching me the quick, easy,
I
best
stick
way.
my thumb in.
Thumb in.
And then I see how I'm gathering it, like putting on a sock.
Yep. Thumb in, gathering it in
Take
between
your
your
finger, poke the corner.
That
and
is
then
good.
You just twist that down.
And you just did that opposite corner. You just guided it up like your sock till you found that corner with your finger and then guided it back. Cool. I'm going to try that next time. Now I need to learn how to stack up these materials, these cloths, and hopefully, what do you call it? Oh, pin them right. I bet Sophia could teach me that whenever she finds a spot. I don't know. Who knows? Alright, cool.
Well, there's multiple ways to pin.
So
Do you
now...
want the same color or do you want a brown one this time?
Oh, let's just keep it consistent so that I have a 4 set here and then I'll do a 4 set of whatever next. That way we can kind of, I don't have to reorganize later whenever I'm... Alright, so now I just poke out the corners. I didn't do a great job, but I don't think at this point perfection is important for corner poking. Alright, so now I take 2 pieces of cloth and they have to face inside. What do you call
Right
it?
sides together.
Right sides together.
RST, right sides together.
RST. We got some RST. So which is the right side for the suede?
The suede feeling.
So that's the
See
inside.
that how slick that back is, and it's dark.
Yeah.
So you want the that's why I was clarifying. You want that drag, right?
Yep. We want the drag. We want the friction. So that should go. That's the right side. So now I line up the corners. Cool. That's something I can do as a Neanderthal.
And because this is a little stretchy, you can kind of just see how I'm just kind of raking it.
Oh, dude. Yes,
Just
I
kinda-
like all of that. Cool. I love the tactile right now. It's super helpful for me for like grounding and creating sensations. And just seeing that process improvement that was very tactile was like super cool for me. Does that work as kind of an anchor?
That's perfect.
Cool. I am having so much fun. And I hope all of you have so much fun with these cornhole bags once we finally get them into your little, well, I'm in mixed company, so I'm going to say in your dainty little fingers and hands. Because I'm a professional.
So I didn't answer my son because I knew he would call my husband if I didn't answer.
Gotcha.
Apparently he's coming to get his dog tonight around 7. babysitting his bloodhound
Ooh.
since, I don't even know how long. When did we get that dog?
So your son's coming to get his bloodhound. Tell me about.
Taking back to Verdon, which
Okay.
is up by Springfield.
Okay.
He got a job at University of Kentucky, so he moved on down there. His
Cool.
house is for sale in Verdon, and his girlfriend's staying in it until it sells.
Cool.
But it's been like a year, and the house still hasn't sold. People keep looking at it, but no buyers yet.
What's he going to be doing for the University of Kentucky? If you don't mind me asking. Just.
No, he works some sort of. He works like on maintenance, but there was this new project where he and 6 other people were hired, and they're like, I guess like one building's all Honeywell Electronics or whatever, and another one's a different brand, and they want all of the university's buildings with the same thing, and put them on a computer program where you can change the temperature, the gas flows, and all this technical stuff from a laptop at your house.
Oh, cool.
So he puts in like meters or
Awesome.
I don't really know what he
All the
does.
signaling systems and communication.
I
I
don't
got
really know what any
you.
of my kids do except the teacher. I know what she does.
Gotcha. Cool. I love it. Super exciting. I love technology. I also hate it. But I think that's a lot of us. Except for maybe Sophia. Ooh, I got that a little close to a scant 1/4 inch, but it's alright. Man, this is fun. I want to take a picture of that too.
You even made a nice little design.
Well, you know. Like I told Sophia, I'm just working on developing my long-term relationship with art. And find my water. It's time.
Sophia,
There
now
it is.
that you know how to sew squares, you can make any quilt you want.
Boom.
You just have to use a pattern to tell you what to cut, but that's what you're doing right there is how you make quilts.
So now we got Sophia with the basic skill set to be able to sew any type of quilt that she would choose to sew in her future, which is awesome. Another incredible bit of magic that happens here at Foxville Quilting. That's for all of you that have not discovered this hidden little gem right in the heartland.
It's literally in the back of the garage.
But it's a beautiful space, beautiful people, with a lot of grace. Alright, cool. We're getting at it again. Alright, we're going to have ourselves a set of cornhole bags. We're on bag number 3. Woo! Getting my little race car seat ready. I think I need to get some of my sticky things and give myself like a little hydrogel base from this pedal. Because, I like to go fast. Yep, pretty sure my vet community will understand the hydrogel reference. Oh man, green means go, not red. Ugh, this is why all my coworkers hated me when I was active. Ready? Here we go. And that was not a reference for, bystander intervention. That was a reference for signaling for jumping out of an airplane, just in case you guys were trying to cross signals there, you weirdos. Scant 1/4 inch. Oh, man. I thought I did so good. No thread.
It came in threaded?
It did. I think it's because we're not using that cut button, I bet.
Yeah.
I think when we pull out through that bottom space, I think it unsets whatever. So, but that's okay. I'm figuring this out, which is good. And I just pivoted it. This is the seam that I thought I sewed.
Okay, but you still don't have any thread, so you bring the needle up and we have to thread it.
Needle up.
I'm gonna have
Oh, yep.
There you go.
So this pulls
Yeah,
through.
I'm just gonna take it all the way out. It's
Just
numbered.
follow the
so
the
1,
lines.
2,
2, 2, 2. Yeah, I can do this. I got that. 3, 3. Yeah, I can count to 3. 4, 4. I can count to 4.
and here's where it gets tricky. 5.
Kind of gotta go.
It's got to go behind this wire, and it's kind of
Okay.
hard because
Okay, I
it's
can
tight.
see it. Okay, I got you. So we gotta get this thing through that wire
But I usually have to hold it up here
to keep it from flowing or
well,
stretching
to pull,
out more.
to pull it
There,
tight.
got it.
Got it.
For it getting more slack
All right,
as
and
it
then
goes.
now you have to thread the needle, and it goes front to back.
Front to back. Front to back. I remember things like this because it's whenever you're changing your NOD batteries out while you're moving or any other device batteries out while you're moving or on patrol. Good skills to have. Know which way you're supposed to do things in the dark and feel things in the dark. All right, cool. So I have it through there. Is that all I need to do?
Should be.
Cool. All right. So it doesn't have to go below it. It just has to go into that.
The bobbin thread should just take care of itself.
Well, then, I think we're good. I can thread this thing.
It's really not that complicated. It's just contrary sometimes.
Ah, well, I know contrary. You met Sophia? Zinger. Do you have a little adhesive or something sticky?
Like tape?
Yeah, like a tape.
Oh. Well, I would just have scotch tape. So
That's okay. I can do something with scotch tape.
Well, that's Velcro.
How would you feel if I put Velcro on the bottom and on the floor?
No, that's for sewing.
Okay, cool. I'll find some Velcro. Or is
Here.
it the floor or is it the sewing?
No, it's the Velcro.
It's using that material.
Yeah, that's like all I have right now. So
Got
I
it.
don't want to.
If I drop some Velcro back.
Well, we could probably just put it like with a piece of a rubber mat. Work.
You know what? I got my mouse pad. My mouse pad would work perfect.
Well, I've got a rubber mat here too. Yoga mats and then
Cool.
like those little squares. So
Yeah, can I try a square? Is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't really need it, but I like.
Although this is kind
You know
of
what?
slick.
Better
I
idea.
think a yoga mat would be better.
What am I getting from cardboard?
Well, that'll work too.
Or whatever.
Two.
I use this side. Yoga mat? What do you want? Don't matter to me.
Try the yoga mat. These don't slide. Because you want something to keep it from sliding on the floor, right?
Yeah, is that alright?
Yeah, so if you set the pedal on the yoga mat, it shouldn't slide in.
Thank you.
Like
Can I
that.
do it like that?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're my hero.
Well, if it works.
I think it'll work good enough for me. I just need a little bit. I don't need a lot. Probably could have done the same thing with tape, but, this is way better and cooler. Probably because it was your idea. Oh, man. I keep getting excited from going from red to green, but I need to slow it down. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about my beverages. So, when I got started here at the Foxville Quilting, I just have another one of those fizzy waters. This one has, I think, 30 milligrams of caffeine per can, but just enough to kind of keep my brain going a little bit. And not too much caffeine so that I go all super excited. Alright, back to work. Here we go. Alright. I like ergonomics, you know what I mean? I like getting comfy. Kind of like our nurse would say, right? You're going to perform better medicine or better procedures if you, as the operator, are comfortable, right? Sustainability, ergonomics to reduce long-term overuse injuries. Alright, we're looking at a scant quarter inch, fellas. Here we go. Let's see how we can do it. Oh, let me see if I can call Alex.
Juanita.
Wow. Okay, so now, what was that again? You've known my mom for years.
Well, I've known your mom since we met at CrossFit. That's how I met her.
Mm-hmm.
But we're always finding people that we both know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny because we never know it until we just happen to, like, something happens to that person or whatever, and I'll see it on Facebook where your mom comments. And I'm like, how do you know her? She's, I've known my friend Carla Hayes, I have known since I was in first grade. We've been friends that long. And I find out that your mom knows her too. But we know her through totally two different directions. And then there's like my husband's cousin. She passed away after a shoulder surgery. I guess they think she threw a clot or something. And your mom had commented, I'm like, how do you know Donna Schofield? And then, what's the Lloyd's name that worked at the Jeffco as a loan officer? I'm blanking on her name.
Oh, my aunt?
Yes.
Yeah, Jane.
Jane, yeah.
Mhm.
Jane used to process all my loans and all my kids' loans for cars.
Cool.
So all these years I've known all these people.
Yeah.
And your mom knows the same people, but we know them in two totally different ways.
But like super close relationships that are like, yeah.
Oh my God, I worked with her mom for
Yeah.
the first year I was a nurse.
That's
I worked
so
with
amazing.
her.
Because I don't know a lot of my grandma's nursing stories. I know her experience with nursing, and I know her as like an in-home care provider nurse, but I don't know her very much as working as a nurse at a hospital. Honestly, she's told me a few stories, but I mean, I was so young then, you know?
Well, she was the sweetest thing, and
Of
she always
course.
had the whole beehive hairdo.
Uh-huh.
You know?
What did they call those?
Well, we call it beehive.
That's what I call them too, and I was
Yeah.
like, even like the Marge Simpson look.
Yeah.
But like, isn't there a name for it? Is that bouffant hair, or is that...
That might be bouffant. I don't know.
I don't
mean,
know.
It actually was called a beehive.
Yeah, I know it was called... What is bouffant hair then?
Well, I think that's puffy hair too. I don't
I'm
know.
just thinking of that Kenny Chesney song, you know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah, I thought about that.
The good
But
stuff?
anyway, yeah. It's just funny that it never fails. And something will happen. I'm like, oh, you know them too? I know them too. Sounds like the bobbins messed up or something.
Well, I went 0 to 180. Yep, it is. It went 0 to 180 because I didn't realize I had it on the full sprint mode. Like I said, I need my touch points. And I need to kind of know where I'm at. Yep, it does look like our bobbin's messed up. So I back out the needle. And I put us in the red.
And then just pull it out.
Oh, wait, cut it.
Yeah.
Did that go? Did it work? No.
It may not do it if
There.
it's trying.
Okay, so then I just want to
But
cut below.
it might all be. Well, pull out as much as you can though.
Now cut it?
Now cut it here close to this. It's always good to have a lot of threads hanging out of the machine so you can figure out where you are.
Okay. Trace the wires.
And then the bobbin you open up with this little case.
Got the bobbin.
And
You
it-
need to be a bobbin.
see, for some reason we got an extra thread in there.
Got a lot of extra thread in the bobbin.
And then this thing here also has numbers to follow.
I like numbers.
See,
2
so
9.
well, no, I mean not that number. This, but a guide. I guess the arrows. There's not really numbers on this one.
And the bobbin goes.
And then snap that back in, and then we cut it. Now it should be okay. That's
Or should I pull out these things that are already kind of knotted up on my...
Yeah, I'd rip that part out and start over.
I accidentally did the wrong side for once.
Oh! You didn't use, what do you call, the right sides in or whatever? That's okay.
Yeah.
Apparently we just cut them with this. You
Oh yeah.
want me to do it?
I can do it.
Do you have one of those or do you want mine?
I thought I had one.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure you could use a break anyway.
It's fun to do.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot.
Thank you for joining us today on this curious roller coaster of life. If this is your stop, please exit peacefully and enjoy the rest of your day. If you're ready for another one, just push play. A final note before you go. Thank you. And thank you for feeling. The distillation and aging process is different for everyone. I'm not quite sure what you're ready for, so please sip slowly and enjoy responsibly.
Baby says she's leaving if I don't stop drinking wine. So I switched to whiskey and I'm feeling fine. Drinking that smooth whiskey. No more